Update 6 won't be here for a long while, but let me explain my reasoning. So let's go back to all the older updates and let's see how far between they have been and they've released. So first off, update 2 and update 3. Update 2 to update 3 took 70 days. From update 2 to update 3, all it took was 2 months. But as soon as we got to update 3 to 4, that doubled to 5 months. Now, I don't know the reason, but it may have to do with increasing the content. It could have been anything really, but for some reason it doubled the amount of time. And then we come to update 4 to update 5, which took around 150. I don't know, I'm not sure how many days it took, but all I know is that it took 8 months. Each update increased the time between the updates, and so they became longer the longer way now. So currently the game is losing its player count. Now I believe that that may make the developers less motivated to update the game. And I'm saying unless they're motivated to fix up the game and resurrect it, then the update will either take the same amount of time or increasingly longer. It all depends on what path Fuyu has to take and whether the update will come rather average amount of time, or if it'll take a lot longer. So the two paths he has to choose is either to resurrect the game and save it from its death, or Fuyu can take the path of milking the game until it dies completely of all the money and eventually all the player leaving. Currently I believe that the player count is around 20k, which is not bad, but considering that it has lowered its amount of players after the game became free, that's very alarming. That means that almost no before the update the player count was around 30k to occasionally 40k, right? As soon as the game became free to play until 5 dropped, the player count immediately dropped down to 20k. Not immediately, but in a week it dropped down to 20k. Now this could be to many reasons. A lot of the devs think that this is because there is no dungeon, or rather the dungeon that we have currently, the regular dungeons, are too bad for anybody to do. And as we all know, dungeons are the one thing that people spend their most time on GPO. People love dungeons and sit in dungeons all day and all night. Now here's the deal: if they bring back the dungeons, I believe that the player count may rise, and they will rise, I believe. But it all depends. Are the players actually tired of the content? Did they believe that we've been supported for the last time? Was it the straw that broke the camel's back? Was update 5 the straw? We will see, honestly. If the update comes, if they do add the Thriller Bark dungeon and it's just like the Cupid's dungeon and people still don't come back, that means that there's something very wrong. Now what I say will be wrong will be actually the entirety of the game. Every successive update has been not only the repetitive little amount of content, the increasing of pay to win elements, meaning game passes, let's say game passes and stuff that are just locked behind paywalls. There could be fruit bags, the ability to remove your dead food and the ability to reset your stat fruits, the all-seeing eye, giving an unfair advantage to people who have Robux, even though you can trade for it. There's so many other things that are just, the game is so monetized to the point where it's like there's more focus on the monetization than the content almost. So now with the new addition of the premium benefits for premium players, so he can make money from premium payouts and a lot of stuff, so I believe that he's going the milking race, and he's trying to take out as much money from his players as possible and then distort the game. That's what I believe. But hey man, check out the video today talking about I forgot